is Mr. Jones. Nice to see you today. Welcome into the office. Please do make yourself nice and comfortable. I know it is very, very hot today, a bit of a heat wave going around, I believe, but I hope that won't make today's experience any less relaxing or enjoyable for you. Okay, today I have for you a very, very large number of personal questions on a wide variety of topics, so they're going to be quite unpredictable, in fact, and I think they will keep your interest. So, I think we should simply crack on with the questions immediately, since it is so warm in the office today. I don't want to keep you here too long in case you become a boiled egg or something like that. You know, that would be very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. Okay, so I am going to be recording the answers you give me on my little clipboard here, and you can answer the questions very quickly, or you can answer them at length and go into a ramble if you'd like. Anything you'd like to say is perfectly valid, and it's all very, very useful for me. So, without further ado, let us begin. Question number 1 for you. If your life was made into a movie, what actor would you like to portray you in this movie? Very good choice. I can see the resemblance as well. Question number 2. Have you ever composed a song? Next question. What's the last thing on your bucket list? Very adventurous indeed. My next question for you, if you are married, what was your wedding like? And if you were not married, what would your ideal wedding look like? succinct answer. I can respect that. I can respect that. Okay, my next question for you. Of all politicians in the world, and we'll include world leaders, presidents, prime ministers, which one would you like to marry? Are any politicians attractive? I'm not sure. I'm trying to think of one. Interesting choice. Not here to judge, of course. My next question for you. How competitive are you? Okay. My next question for you. What traditions have we forgotten about that you would like to revive? Okay. Interesting. My next question for you. If you could be part of another family, which family would you like to be a part of? Actually an excellent answer, that one. Who is your favourite athlete? Very good choice. Who is your favourite, I should say, what is your favourite sports team? Good. What musical instruments can you play? Very cool. word famous, what word would you choose? Absolutely fabulous word, good choice. Okay, my next question for you. What movie would you make if you were a filmmaker? Sounds excellent. That does sound excellent. Okay, what is your dream laptop or computer setup? Very good. Okay. How long was your last romantic relationship? Next question for you. Which member of your family were you closest to as a child? If you could be great in only one sport, which sport would you be great at? Very good. Do you see yourself as the creative type? That's very cool indeed. Do you know how to change a flat tire? If you were bullied as a child, what did you do about it? Okay, let's see. Hopefully we have a little bit more of a positive question next. Let's have a look. Next question. What would you do if me and you, if we were given a special time together? I'm not quite sure what that means. I'm not quite sure who wrote these questions. Certainly not me. Certainly not me. Interesting indeed. Okay. Next question. What type of genre would you choose if you were an author? I suppose, what genre of books would you write if you were an author? a zombie apocalypse? Very practical answers there. I think quite realistic as well, actually. Okay, one moment. Just need to scroll through my questions once more. Absolutely gigantic document of questions I have here, and I need every single one to be answered eventually. I think for today we're about 2/3 of the way through at the moment, so not a great deal more questions to go. Okay, my next question for you. If you could teach a dog one trick, anything at all, what would it be? That would be quite something indeed. My next question for you. Do you watch the full ad on a YouTube video, or do you skip them? Okay. If someone would let you borrow their car, where would you go in it? Okay. Who do you think is your celebrity look like? Why does it still rain in the movies when there is a funeral and then stop right after the burial? Another slightly unusual question here. I do agree with you there. Okay, what flower would you prefer if you awoke as a flower one day? Okay, so if you turned into a flower, which flower would you want to be? Good choice. These questions have taken a bit of a strange turn, haven't they? Let's have a look at the next one. What location would you choose if you had the power to make it disappear? So you could make a place on Earth disappear. What place would you choose to make disappear? Yes, I don't blame you. Okay, our next question. Where would you rather be? Okay, sorry. Where would you rather be? A place with no food but has water, or a place with food but has no water? Neither one is particularly ideal, is it? Neither one is particularly ideal. years old, what do you think will matter the most to you? Very important indeed. Very important indeed. Okay, my next question for you. Have you ever been caught staring at the opposite gender? Slightly unusual question there. Okay, let's move on. Would you like to be famous someday? Okay, my next question for you. What are your top 3 favorite fast food restaurants? Some respectable choices there, I think. Some respectable choices. Okay, my next question for you. Which brand of smartphone do you dislike the most? Next question. Have you ever had to run away from the police? Police. Run away from the police. Goodness me indeed. What law would you like to make that every person would have to strictly follow? A new law that everybody has to very strictly follow. Okay. And there we have it. For today, you have answered all the questions that I would like you to answer. You did very, very well indeed. I do apologise once again for the heat in the office today. Absolutely incredibly hot, a bit of a heat wave, as I mentioned. You might be able to see I'm sweating, and I'm just sitting here asking you questions. Goodness me, global warming, what can you do? What can you do? Recycle. Please do some recycling. Come on, do your bit. Okay, also, I would like to apologise as well. I can hear the people in the office upstairs very loud today indeed. I think they must be working overtime because it's late at night and they're still very loud. How absolutely, well, I guess commendable work ethic. But that's everything that I would like to ask you today. You've done incredibly well. Thank you so much for answering my questions. Thank you for being here. I really do appreciate you. Okay, so hopefully I will see you again in the future. Okay, take care and good night. Good night. please do make yourself nice and comfortable. Once again, I have to apologise in advance. The office is absolutely swelteringly hot today, so incredibly hot, and it's also very, very busy. A lot of people in the offices around me and upstairs working, very busy indeed. It's a busy time of year for us all. But for me and you today, we actually have a very nice, relaxing and easy little task ahead of us. Basically, I'm going to ask you an absolutely enormous number of personal questions, and I would like you to answer them however you want. You can give a very quick, simple answer, or you can go into slightly more detail, have a little bit of a ramble, have a little bit of a rant. You can do whatever you want, and what I'm going to be doing whilst you give me your answers is I'm going to be writing them down on my clipboard here so that I don't forget your answers. Very important indeed. Okay, so if you're happy to begin, we shall begin. Right. Okie dokie, let us begin with question number 1. Would you rather be a hero or a villain in the movie? A hero or a villain? I have to say, I 100% agree with your reasoning. Your reasoning there, flawless. Okay, my next question for you. What is something that people always misunderstand about you? Okay, my next question for you. If you survived a plane crash and you found yourself alone on a desert island, what would be the first thing you would do? That actually sounds like a good plan indeed. Okay, my next question for you. Do you like dipping your Oreo in milk? I'm not quite sure if that's a euphemism. It's just talking about Oreos. Okay. Okay, if you say so, no problem. My next question for you. Are you a collector of something? Like a hobbyist? A collector of something? That's very cool actually. recently checked something off your bucket list? Sounds very exciting indeed. Okay, my next question for you. Do you like to stalk someone on social media? Okay. My next question for you. Are you smart enough to solve 100 math problems in 100 minutes? Yeah, I think it really does depend, doesn't it? Okay. Next question. What is your most used emoji? That says a lot about you, actually. That does reveal a lot about you. Okay, my next question for you. If you could sit on a bench in the middle of a beautiful forest, who would you like to sit next to you, and why? That sounds very nice indeed. Very nice indeed. Okay. If you had to be a fruit, what fruit would you be? That also reveals a lot about your personality, and a lot. Okay, when the doctor says you have 24 hours to live, what will you do with the time that you have left? You know, I actually think Joe Biden's son does something like that on a daily basis. Okay, my next question for you. Have you ever taken anything out of your possession and failed to return it? I'm not sure I understand that question. Am I stupid? Do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you for explaining that one to me. My next question for you. Do you believe in heroic deeds? What is the highest highest degree of pain you have ever experienced on a scale of 1 to 10? What happened to cause that? Goodness me. When you see a What 3 things would you like to take with you if you were stranded on a desert island? Very sensible answers. I think you might survive, actually. Okay, did you ever think you had superpowers when you were a child? Would you ever spend $1,000 on food? Which object do you wish didn't exist? Okay. Interesting choice there. My next question for you: which year would you visit if you could travel back in time? What did you learn today? Okay, let's have a look. My next question for you. What has been the longest time that you had to wait for someone when you arranged to meet them? That's no good, is it? It's no good when people don't respect our time. That's simply unacceptable. What season do you think best fits your personality? I like your reasoning there. Very good. What is your opinion on garden gnomes and next question for you. What has been the longest plane trip you've ever taken? I do not like the sound of that. Okay, my next question for you. What vegetable would you be if you were a vegetable? Similar to the fruit question earlier, but now a vegetable. I think for me, a potato. I think I'm most like a potato. Next question. Would you like to tell me a story? No. Okay. Are you certain? Let's move on. Next question. Do you want to change the world? What would you change about the world if you could? Very good indeed. My next question for you, what is a current habit that you would like to quit? That I have to ask you today. Once again, I do have a lot of questions left over to ask you the next time that you come in to see me. So, I look forward to that. Hopefully you enjoyed our time together today. Hopefully you found the questions fun and interesting, and yeah, hopefully I will see you again in the future as well. Thank you so much for coming today. I do appreciate you. Take care and good night. Good night. Hello there. My name is Mr. Jones. Welcome to the office today. Please come in, take a seat, make yourself nice and comfortable. I think at this point we're actually quite well acquainted with one another, aren't we? Over the last few weeks, and I think even the last couple of months, I've been asking you a lot of personal questions, along with other people as well. We've been working our way through this absolutely gigantic document of personal questions that I've had for quite some time now, and I think you've answered hundreds, if not thousands, of personal questions for me, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much. purposes. Okay, so question number 1. Does Christmas mean something special to you? My next you currently worried about? My next question for you: what are your values? What do you believe in? Very interesting. My next question for you, actually this is a fill in the blank statement, so I'm going to make a statement and then you're going to fill in the blank at the end, okay? So the statement is, if I could have one wish, it would be... My next question for you is, where do you feel safest? My next question for you: what or who gives you comfort? next question for you is, what does your inner critic tell you? My next question for you: what do you do to show yourself compassion and self-care? Would you say you are an introvert or an extrovert? Very good. Okay, just scrolling through my document of questions here. I think we are now very close to the end indeed. Definitely over 2/3 of the way through. Okay, so my next question for you: what are you passionate about? What is your happiest memory? What do your dreams tell you? Okay, I have a few rapid fire questions for you here. What is your favorite book? What is your favorite movie? What's your favorite food? meet you. Welcome. Please do come in. Make yourself nice and comfortable. So, today you are here for something quite special indeed. A multi-phasic personality test. You may have heard of it before, perhaps not. It is, I think, one of the rarer personality tests. In this test, I will be asking you 104 questions, or rather, there'll be statements, and I will ask you to either agree strongly with the statement, disagree strongly with the statement, or just a neutral response if it doesn't apply to you. Okay, that's the basic gist of it. It's very simple, and it shouldn't take too long, even though there are 104 statements to go through. Now, when I ask you all these questions, I'm going to record the answers you give me. I'm going to write them down, and then I'm going to take them away and generate a report for you. Okay, and on this report there are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What are they called? I guess you would call them markers or categories that we're going to give you a score out of 100. And these categories are masculine identity, feminine identity, hypochondria, depression, hysteria, psychopathic deviate, paranoia, psychasthenia, schizophrenia, hypermania, and finally social introversion. So you'll be getting a score out of 100 for each of these categories, and they each will tell you a little bit about yourself. Okay, once we have the report generated for you, I'll probably ask you to come back into the office, and then we can go through your report in detail and discuss what each result means individually. Okay, but to give you a very quick understanding of things, I'll go through each category now and give a very, very brief definition for each one. I'm going to read directly here the definition just to make sure that I give you the accurate definition, okay? So, for masculine identity, this measures how rigidly a person conforms to a stereotypical masculine gender role. Feminine identity is exactly the same, and then we have hypochondria, measuring a wide variety of vague and non-specific complaints about bodily functioning that are likely to persist in the face of repeated medical tests that come out negative. Many complaints related to hypochondria pertain to the abdomen and the back, as well as to gastrointestinal difficulties. Our next category, depression, measures clinical depression, which is categorized by poor morale, lack of hope in the future, general dissatisfaction with life. This score will also tap into depressive personality disorder, which is a psychiatric diagnosis that denotes a personality structure with persistent depressive features. Hysteria measures a melange of traits related to the classic definition of hysteria, such as poor physical health, shyness, cynicism, headaches, and general neuroticism. Psychopathic deviate measures general social maladjustment, a lack of ethics or morality, the absence of strongly pleasant experiences. The scale also taps into complaints about other people, life in general, self-alienation, social alienation, asthenia. This measures a person's inability to resist specific actions or thoughts, regardless of their maladaptive nature. This scale also taps into abnormal fears, self-criticism, and feelings of guilt. Psychasthenia may be thought of as broadly synonymous with what we now call obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD. Okay, only a few more categories to very quickly define for you, just to help you understand a little bit better if you do not already. We have schizophrenia, measuring bizarre thoughts, peculiar perceptions, social alienation, poor relationships, difficulties with concentration and controlling one's impulses, as well as a lack of normal interests and repeated disturbing thoughts, along with possible sexual difficulties. Hypermania measures one's degree of excitability, as well as propensity to experience elated but unstable moods, the flight of ideas, and behavioral overactivity accompanied by grandiosity, irritability, and egocentricity. Social introversion measures the sensation of being uncomfortable in social interactions, along with the tendency to withdraw from others whenever possible. High scores may have limited social skills, or they may simply prefer to be alone or to confide in only a very small group of people. Okay, so that covers each of the categories, gives a short definition just to help you to understand what we're going to be measuring and looking at in today's personality test. Okay, so that is quite a bit of information. I think if you're happy, we should just jump right into it. Okay, good stuff. So, I'm just going to grab my pen. Let's have a quick look. Okay. Right, I'm going to say a statement, and when I've read the statement fully, I want you to say agree, disagree, or doesn't apply to me. Nice and simple like that, so it should be fairly quick going through these. So, statement number 1. I often ask friends or family to reassure me that I do not have an illness or disease. Agree, disagree, neutral. Which one are you? I am interested in competitive sports. I avoid certain people, places, things, or situations out of fear of disease or illness. Most people refer to me as sympathetic. I often feel suspicious of people, even after they've acted loyally towards me. have seen things that others thought weren't really there. My thoughts jump from topic to topic. Others are conspiring to harm me. I engage in excessive cleaning. Things around me often feel unreal. I spend a lot of time on the internet looking up information about illnesses and diseases. Okay, just need to quickly scroll through the statements. One moment. Doing very well so far, thank you. Okay, here we go. I often feel worthless or hopeless. I have powers that others would not be able to understand. My physical health is worse than that of other people my age. I am not interested in making friends. I am never really shy or inhibited. I yield when others intimidate me. I am pretty happy with the way things are going in life. I find the thought of opening myself up to new people very frightening. There are no right or wrong ways of making money so much as there are easy and hard ways. I often think that interactions with other people are just more trouble than they're worth. People think I say strange things. I take a stand for what I believe in. I am sometimes eaten up by jealousy on the inside. I am interested in interior decoration. My thoughts have a tendency to run in certain loops and to dwell on weird themes, and I wish I could get rid of this. I am usually calm with few strong emotions. I have often been called a strong personality. I crave extreme experiences because life is generally so boring. I have been told that I give nonsense answers. I am alone most of the time, and that isn't a problem for sometimes take foolish risks without thinking too much about the consequences. I avoid cursing. I worry about losing control and inadvertently hurting myself or those close to me. I plunge into projects on impulse. I use others to get what I want. I don't really have a need for close relationships. I am interested in cars or tools. I need less sleep than most. My IQ has been tested and it is in excess of 180. I am interested in cooking and baking. I am interested in weapons and or military history. I have enjoyed hurting someone physically, sexually, or emotionally. I have been so overcome by bad news or unexpected developments that I have had trouble breathing. I am interested in technology and gadgets. People deliberately do and say things to provoke me. I often feel as if nothing I do really matters. I have often been seen as cold or withdrawn. I have thoughts that make sense to me, but others say they are strange thoughts. I am physically more active than most. I can make things happen by thinking intensely about them. Okay, just scrolling through the statements once more. I think we're not too far away from the end here. Let me see, where am I? family members to find out who is being unfaithful. I often get into situations with other people where they end up hurting or disappointing me. I have intrusive thoughts about violence and aggression, and or intrusive thoughts related to cultural taboos. I am less interested in romance and dating than most people I know. I am almost never happy and cannot think of anything that would make me happy. I am a bit passive and often wait for others to do things for me. Others are talking about me behind my back, trying to put me down unfairly. I have a higher sex drive than other people my age. I am more impatient and or I get irritable more easily than other people I know. I have certain things in my home that must be lined up or arranged in a specific manner for me to feel at ease. When I am alone, I nevertheless feel as if there is something or someone watching me. I am interested in clothing and fashion. answering these questions as well. I know some of them are very personal indeed. Of course, absolutely no judgment. I am just here to analyse you, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take away the answers that you've given me, and I'm going to compile a report. As I mentioned at the beginning, I'll be giving you a score out of 100 on each of the 11 categories that we spoke about at the start of our session. Okay, and when I present the report to you, next time I see you, we'll go through it in detail and I'll explain what each score means for you. And if you have any questions for me, any questions about the report, about the nature of yourself, please feel free to ask them and I will do my best to answer them for you. Okay, so that should be ready for you in about 7 days' time. Okay, so I look forward to seeing you then, and I do believe that's the end of our session together today. Once again, thank you so much for coming, and I look forward to seeing you again. Take care. Good night. Bye. Hello there. My name is Mr. Jones. Nice to meet you. Come on in, make yourself nice and comfortable. Now, I have a large number of this or that questions, 175 this or that questions to be exact, and I'm going to ask a lot of different people these questions, and I'm going to record their answers, and I'm going to use it to form data, to do some market research on people and their preferences. Okay, so everything will be kept nice and anonymous. Nothing in here is too serious, I think. I think it's all quite light-hearted and fun for today, because we have so many questions. I think I am going to jump right into it and waste no more time. Okay, so I am going to be writing down your answers. Let's try and get through them all. Quite a few, 175. Okay, so question number 1, credit card or cash? Tacos or wings? Shopping in store or online? Shower or bath? Football or basketball? Sneakers or boots? Cake or pie? Ice cream in a cone or ice cream in a dish? A bowl, I suppose. Sausage or bacon? Cats or dogs? Instagram or Facebook? New phone or new laptop? Spend your money or save your money? Work series or movie? A delivery or sit down in a restaurant? Board games or card games? Video games or books? Car or truck? Bus or train? Paperback book or e-book? Summer or winter? Country or city? Broccoli or green beans? Beach or mountains? Soda or iced tea or hot tea. Smoothies or milkshakes. Sleep on the left side of the bed or the right side of the bed. Lotion or perfume. Desktop or laptop. Soup or sandwich. Working as a team or working alone. A zip up or a pullover hoodie. Jeans or sweatpants. Socks or barefoot. Sleep in the quiet or sleep with white noise. Spring or fall. A scary movie or a funny movie. Pepsi or Coke. Dark chocolate or white chocolate. Paper or plastic. Sour or sweet. Romance or loyalty in relationships. Romance or loyalty. Lipstick or lip gloss. Bar of soap or shower gel. Beer or wine. Reading or listening to music. Bake a cake or buy a cake. Muffins or cupcakes. Notebooks or loose paper. write a letter, or send an email. Roller skating or ice skating. A fake Christmas tree or a real Christmas tree. Real or fake nails. A snowball fight or a water balloon fight. Roses or tulips. Necklace or bracelets. Chicken nuggets or hot dogs. Carpet or hardwood floor. Couch or recliner. Superheroes or supervillains. Gloves or mittens. Hot or cold. McDonald's or Burger King. Books or magazines. Circles or squares. Radio or television. Stuffed animals or dolls. Hot chocolate or coffee. Morning or evening. Day or night. Newspaper or online news. Gummy worms or gummy bears. Nuts or no nuts. Coffee black or with cream and sugar. Markers or crayons. Travel by plane or travel by boat. Blinds or curtains. squirrel? Ice cream or freeze pop? Cookies or cake? Cat or dog? Computer games or video games? Pop music or rock music? A text message or a phone call? Library or museum? French or Spanish? Summer or winter? Love or money? Book or movie? Tea or coffee? Chocolate or vanilla? Rain or snow? Fanta or tango? Car or motorcycle? Drama or horror? Hamburger or hot dog? Metal or wood? Painting or drawing? Sewing or knitting? Singing or dancing? T-shirts or sweaters? Flowers or trees? Phone or computer? frozen yogurt or ice cream? Blue eyes or green eyes? Witches or wizards? Fire or ice? Straight hair or curly hair? Fruit or vegetables? Burgers or tacos? Roses or daisies? Pandas or whales? Ketchup or mustard? Money or fame? Piercings or tattoos? Puzzles or board games? Living room or bedroom? Sandals or sneakers? Apples or oranges? Bagels or toast? Skates or bike? Skiing or snowboarding? Watch sports or play sport? Swim in a pool or swim in the sea? Sweet or salty? Cars or trucks? Leather or lace? Steak or chicken? Alaska or Hawaii? Shower or bath? TV shows or movies? Scooby-Doo or Tom and Jerry? Breakfast or dinner? Bananas or apples? Facebook or Twitter? wild animals or domestic animals? Okay, that was all 175 this or that questions. My apologies, I think there were one or two repeat questions in there. That's my bad. My very small brain couldn't think of 175 unique this or that questions, it appears. But regardless, thank you so much for coming in today. Thank you for giving me all these answers. I know it required a little bit of time, a little bit of concentration, and I do really value the effort you put in today. It means a lot to me that you're here. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you found it relaxing, fun, interesting, and perhaps if I have any other similar projects to this one in the future, I can count on you coming in again to answer some questions for me or something like that. Sounds good. Okay, well, thank you once again, and good night. Good night. Hello there. My name is Mr. Jones. Good to see you today. Please make yourself nice and comfortable. Today I have a large number of questions. Let me just quickly double check actually. Just how many questions do I have exactly? 75. I have 75 questions to ask you today. I'm going to be asking a lot of different people these same questions, and I'm going to record everybody's answers. I'm going to write them down, and then I'm going to compare and contrast everybody's answers just to get a bit of a better understanding of people in general. Okay, a little bit of research. Because we have so many questions, I think we'll just jump right into it if you're ready. Yep, all good. Okie dokie. Question number 1. What is your favorite way to spend a day off? Very nice, very nice. What type of music are you into? Very cool. Very cool. Next question for you. What was the best vacation you've ever taken, and why? Very nice. My next question for you. Where's the next place on your travel bucket list, and why? Sounds very good. Next question for you. What are your hobbies, and how did you get into these hobbies? my next question for you. What was your favorite age growing up? What was the last book you read? Was it good? Would you recommend it? Yeah. Okay, my next question for you. Let's have a look. Would you say you are more of an extrovert or an introvert? Next question. What is your favorite ice cream topping? Very good choice, very good choice. What was the last series that you binge watched? Next question. Are you into podcasts or do you only listen to music? Okay, next question for you. Let's have a browse. Do you have a favorite holiday, as in Halloween, Christmas, anything of that nature? Okay, next question for you. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be? Very good choice. My next question for you. Do you like going to the movies, going to the cinema, or do you prefer watching them at home? Okay, my next question for you. What is your favorite sleeping position? What is your go-to guilty pleasure? In the summertime, would you rather go to the beach or go camping? Very good. Next question for you. What is your favorite quote from a TV show, a movie, or a book? first celebrity crush, and who was it? What is one thing that can instantly make your day better? Okay, my next question for you. Do you have any pet peeves? Very good. Which meal is your favorite? Breakfast, lunch, or dinner? What song always gets you out on the dance floor? When you were a kid, did you eat the crusts of your sandwiches, of the bread, or did you take the crusts off? Very good, very good. What activity instantly calms you down? Ideally, how would you spend your birthday, the perfect birthday? What would it look like? Sounds like quite the birthday indeed. Very good. Okay, next question. What do you do on your commute to work? Interesting. Are you a fan of musicals? Why? Interesting. What is your favorite season and why? Okay, my next question for you. What is the best joke you have ever heard? My next question for you. What app do you use the most? Would you rather cook or order in? Very good. Have you ever disliked something and then changed your mind? Okay, next question. Let's see. What is your favorite board game? Very good choice. Next question. How do you take your coffee? Very good, very good. Some quite loud cars out this evening, isn't there? I think the boy racers are out. The boy racers. My next question for you. Let's have a quick look. Where are we? What is your most prized possession? Sounds cool. Sounds very cool. Let's see. Is there any product that you couldn't live without? Next question. Do you sleep with a top sheet? Why or why not? I'm not even sure what a top sheet is. And if you could have any exotic animal as a pet, which would it be? What would be the first thing you would do if you won the lottery? Very good plan. What is your favorite way to unwind? How do you enjoy spending your alone time? What is the best concert you've ever been to? Very good. My next question for you. Do you have a favorite type of exercise? question for you. What is something you're excited about? Next question for you. What is your favorite content genre? So, horror, sci-fi, rom-com, comedy, something like that. Good choice. What is an essential part of your daily routine? Okay, next question. What is the best gift you have ever received? What was the worst gift you've ever received, and what did you do with it? Okay. Next question for you. If you could choose your own work schedule, what would it look like? Next question for you. Is there one job that you would never do? Interesting. What is the first thing you would do after getting home from work, typically? work from home? And do you enjoy working from home, or do you prefer to work on site, on the office, wherever that may be? Okay. Do you get along with all of your co-workers? Okay. What is your favorite thing about your current job? Very good. What annoys you the most? Okay. What is the highlight of your life so far? Very good. My next question for you. Do you think you will stay in your current job, or will you get a new one? What would it be? Good. Next question for you. Let's see. Are you more of a work to live or a live to work type of person? Very interesting, very good outlook. Does your job make you feel happy and fulfilled? How would your 10-year-old self react to your current adult self? Very good. Okay, what is your first ever memory? And what is your best memory of all time? What is your worst memory? ever had. Let's see, where are we? Have you ever considered creating your own business or company? And if so, what would it be? Sounds very good. Sounds very good indeed. Okay, where am I now? What is your favorite part of the weekend? Your time off? What's the favorite part of that? What is the best decision you have ever made in regards to your career, your working life? Okay, that is actually all 75 questions. A lot of questions, and I want to thank you so much for sitting so patiently through all those questions and for giving me some quite detailed answers for some